Our next performer is no stranger to the Walnut Valley stage. Her creativity is known throughout the United States. Cindy is a winner of the Mountain Laurel Auto Harp Championship, and also she has won our International Auto Harp Championship both in 2017 and just last year. She has several recordings that are on CD Baby, which you all can pick up over there at the CD sales table. She is known around Philadelphia for her contradance music and her band Grayscale Contraband, and for her trio Bad Rooster. Please welcome to the stage, all the way from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the 2023 International Auto Harp Champion, Cindy Harris.
All right, yeah, there we go. So I'm going to start off by playing something that I love and that I think I actually played in the contest last year. So I'll introduce the boys in a minute. We'll kind of go from there. This is Cold Frosty Morning, which I'm sure we would all love to have right now.
Uh-oh.
Thank you. All right, so last year we were at the campground hanging out with the Pico de Gallo crowd, Pico de Gallo, as we call it, from New Mexico and Missouri and Kansas and other places. And we heard a story about a very bad rooster. Very bad. And I think that, the long and the short of it is that rooster really suffered. And so after the story was told, and I won't retell the story, but after the story was told, I think I piped up, and this was before the contest, and I said, oh, that'd be a great name for a band, Bad Rooster, right? So then I won the contest. And I needed a band name, so this is Bad Rooster. This is David Johnson, straight from Nashville. Yeah, am I right here? And this is Bill Balassi, straight from Albuquerque. And of course, I'm in Pittsburgh, and so we're really kind of a remote band. But they agreed to kind of do this with me, and so here we are. So I'm gonna sing you a song, which I don't get to do in the contest, and I thought it would be fun to do here. So We're going to sing one. So this is a song that was actually written by John McCutcheon and Tom Chapin. I was there at the moment that it was being performed for the first time. It was in 2003, and we made an amazing CD called the Auto Harp Legacy Project, and I don't think there are any of them left anymore, but okay, if you've seen it, you know. Anyway, it's the Auto Harpaholic, so they're going to help me do that. And you all, there'll be a moment when you'll know, if you've ever been to an AA meeting or any other kind of a meeting like that, you will know, if you are in recovery, what to say, okay? All right, here we go. Put 30-cent strings on a box that rings, tuned for the rest of your life. Say hello to your new best friend, say goodbye to your wife. I'm in a 12-chord program that'll last my whole life long. I'm an auto harpaholic, and this is my sad song. It's Charlie Zimmerman, Oscar Schmidt, Sears and Roebuck too. Sarah Carter, Gilby Snow, Pop Stoneman, and now it's you. I'm in a 12-chord program that'll last my whole life long. I'm an auto harpaholic, and this is my sad song. Okay, here's where your part comes in. Hi, I'm Cindy, and I'm an auto harpaholic. Perfect. I'll take you in my arms tonight, hold you to my heart. When our bodies are in tune, I know we'll never part. Well, someday soon I'll leave this world, put on angel's wings. There in heaven's wondrous choir, I'll play that box with strings. I'm in a 12-chord program that'll last my whole life long. I'm an auto harpaholic, and this is my sad song. I'm an auto harpaholic, and this is my sad song. Don't you think that's a great anthem for the auto harp community? I wish I heard it more. I do perform it. It's kind of fun. All right. So let's see. The next thing we're going to do. Oh, yeah. We're going to do William Blake's Dead. This is a tune that I learned at carp camp. I don't know, my carp friends back there? Yeah, okay, there they are. Yeah. So you all know this one. David, remind me how it starts. Oh, yeah, right. So, you know, this is always the thing with fiddle tunes, is figuring out how to remember how they start. All right, here we go. This is beautiful. Oops, I'm supposed to do it in low range. say, I've always wondered about that tune, like why everyone is so tearful about William Blake being dead. It's something to think about. Just we'll move along. Not to dwell on it. All right. Here's one of the things I absolutely love to do on auto harp is play jigs. And a number of years ago in the Carp Camp homework, there was this thing called the Lounge Bar, which is a jig composed by a woman named Anlog Borsheim. Did I get that right? Oh, Jesus. David's been schooling me on that. Anlog Borsheim, I believe she's Icelandic. Norwegian. Okay, she's Norwegian, and it's a Shetland jig. All right, so there you go. Who knew, right? Anyway, it's a 3-part jig, which is unusual, except that it's actually 4 parts because you play the second part twice. And I personally think that the second part is the reason for this jig. So we're gonna play it. All right, here we go. Let's see. David said, safe! That was so much fun to play. All right. So there's a woman in Pennsylvania, or there was a woman in Pennsylvania who was a fiddler. And a number of years ago, some friends of mine went off into the depths of the fiddle repertoire to find tunes by Sarah Armstrong. And one of them is a tune that's probably pretty well known to you. It's called, we call it Sarah Armstrong. She actually called it the Old Reel. But there were others, and this is one of them. It's called Maggots in the Sheep Hide. Isn't that delightful? But it's a really great tune. So yeah, we're gonna do that and see how it comes out. Don't you think that's a really good tune for a band named Bad Rooster, right? Yeah, I had to think hard about some of these, you know. We could have played Snouts and Ears of America. That's another one of her tunes, but I decided this one was more fun. All right, here we go. This is Maggots in the Sheep Hide. Don't you love the guitar? When Bill came up with that, we were like, whoa, that's amazing. Can you get all those notes every time? But he can. Most of the time. It's pretty fun. All right. All right, so here's another traditional jig. I learned this from my buddy Jody Kruskell, concertina player, and he actually was here the last time I played on this stage. He played with us. He's back in New York City this time. Anyway, it's called the cowboy jig, and it's Irish. Like, who knew that there were cowboys in Ireland or something? I don't know. Anyway, it sounds cowboyish. There's horses in it. All right, so here we go. Cowboy jig. I love playing that tune. It's so much fun. All right, let's see what we got here. So this is an interesting tune. So there's a lot of versions of Cluck Old Hen out there, and most people know, the ones that go Cluck Old Hen, Cluck and Squall, I had an egg since way last fall, like that, right? But there's actually many other versions out there, so we're going to play one of those other versions. It's by Earl Weaver. I guess he was a fiddler from Ed Weaver from Tennessee. I don't remember. I think he was from Tennessee. Anyway, he had this version of Cluck Old Hen, so we're going to play that. That's our chicken thing because, bad rooster. And we're going to pair that up with a tune called Shove That Pig's Foot a Little Further Into the Fire. There you go. And, you're all musicians. You know it's not very funny, right? All right, let's do it. Super fun. All right. So I was worried about, running out of time, but actually we're gonna get to the end of this. So I'm gonna sing you one more song, and there's a part in it for you. So the song is called Filled with Love. It was composed by Joyce Anderson back in 2003 when the war in Afghanistan was raging, and she had sons who were going to be old enough to be drafted, potentially. Certainly they were going to be eligible for the draft, and if they were to join the armed forces, they would end up in Afghanistan. And so she wrote this song, and it's called Filled with Love. And it's aged incredibly well because she didn't talk just about war. It wasn't just about war, it was actually about relationships between people. And I think in this day and age, we certainly need songs like this. So your part is, my heart is filled with love. It's every other line. So you'll catch on pretty quick, I think. It's not so hard. All right, let's see if we can do this. Whoops. There we go. All right. They wanted to see my face. Man of anger, man of war, my heart is filled with love. Tell me, what are you fighting for? My heart is filled with love. All right? This stuff I see won't make me numb. My heart is filled with love. Every child, a mother's son. My heart is filled with love. Oh, that sounds great. Raise your voices, spread the news. My heart is filled with love. Buddhist, Christian, Muslim, Jew. My heart is filled with love. They'll teach the golden rule. My heart is filled with love. Do unto others as you'd have them do. My heart is filled with love. I will not fear these foreign tongues. My heart is filled with love. There's a place for everyone. My heart is filled with love. I cannot make their will my own. My heart is filled with love. But fear can turn a heart to stone. My heart is filled with love. I do not know my neighbor's name. My heart is filled with love. There's a stranger just the same. My heart is filled with love. Hope is rising from this place. My heart is filled with love. Divine wisdom, amazing grace. My heart is filled with love. Man of anger, man of war. My heart is filled with love. Tell me, what are you fighting for? My heart is filled with love. 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 That was beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you so much. So yeah, Bad Rooster, David Johnson, Bill Balassi. my favorite partners right now.